Right.
Hi everybody. Alan Pryor here, live from the lockdown cave at Balerno. We wish you that we had been where we should be, which is in Keith for the festival, start of the festival, but obviously Big Boris and the crew say we can't do it. So we're all doing it from our wee lockdown cave. So I've, for some reason, volunteered myself to kick the night off, which is very unusual for me. I always learned when I was in the cadets early on in life, never volunteer for anything. And I'll probably wish I hadn't tonight. However, this is a song hopefully a lot of you'll know. I learned it many, many years ago from singing of Rod Patterson, John Coull and Co. And I forgot the name of the band they were in at the time.
Jock Tamson's Bairns.
That's the one, Jock Tamson's Bairns. So, sit down here, my cronies, and gie us your crack. Let the wind take the cares of this life on its back. For our hearts to despondency, we never will submit. For we've been provided for, and say will we yet, and say will we yet, and say will we yet. For we've been provided for, and say will we yet. Say fill us a tankard, oh nappy brown ale. It'll comfort our hearts and enliven the tale. For we'll aye be the merrier, the longer that we sit. For we've drank together many's the time, and say will we yet, and say will we yet, and say will we yet. For we've drank together many's the time, and say will we yet. Here's a health to the farmer, and prosper his brew, rewarding his idle toils all the year through. For the seed time and the harvest we ever will get. For we will appendage providence, and say will we yet, and say will we yet, and say will we yet. For we will appendage providence, and say will we yet. Say fill up your glass, let the bottle gear in. For the sun it'll rise, though the moon hae gane down, and though the room be rinnin about, there's time enough to flit. When we fell, we aye got up again, and say will we yet, and say will we yet, and say will we yet. When we fell, we aye got up again, and say will we yet. An optimistic song for the times that we're in. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Alan, and a very warm welcome, folks, out there on Facebook, joining us for this virtual sing-around. Keith TMSA Festival obviously is not happening this weekend in person, but we're trying to do as much as we can virtually to still give folk that Keith fix. So we've got a stellar lineup, as you can see on your screens at the moment, and a cracking start there for Alan Pryor. So thank you very much, Alan.
Yeah, well done, Alan.
Very welcome.
So tonight, our sing around is sponsored by Clark Thompson and Springfield Properties. So we've tried to give our sponsors that were going to sponsor us some publicity, because obviously times are hard for businesses, and we just want to give the folk that would have been sponsors a bit of advertising. So thanks to Clark Thompson and to Springfield Properties. And to the folks out on Facebook, if you can let us know you're watching, where you're watching us from as well. We'll try and give some shout outs as we're going. Teresa Coull, first on. She's been on the drinking app probably. David McCombie's watching. Craig Cameron, hi everyone, good to see you all. Thanks for joining us, Craig. Alan Taylor, aye Abdi.
Hi, Alan.
Karen Delgarno for the bowling club. This is news I didn't normally get to drink during festival Friday night. Yes. Well, either do we, Karen, either do we. Alan Taylor says a great start, Alan. There's a lot of Alans in there.
Cheers.
George Aitken, well done, Alan. Becky Ramsey's watching for Dufton, and Irene Dalrymple and Jim are in Fyfe. And Yvonne Downey's giving us a big wave. So maybe we'll crack on with another song from Iona. Pass over to you if that's all right.
Hello, it's so lovely to be seeing folk. I'm going to do Berry Fields of Blair. When berry time comes round each year, Blair's population's swelling. There's every kind of picker there and every kind of dwelling. There's tents and huts and caravans, there's bothies, aye, and bivvies, and shelters made wi' tatty bags and dugouts made wi' divvies. There's corner boys fi Glasgow, kettle boilers fi Lochee, and miners fi the bits of Fyfe, mill workers fi Dundee, and fisher folk fi Peterhead, and tramps fi everywhere, all looking for a living at the berry fields o' Blair. There's travellers fi the Western Isles, fi Arran, Mull and Skye, fi Harris, Lewis and Kyle's a Bute, they come their luck to try. Fi Inverness and Aberdeen, fi Stornoway and Wick, a flock to Blair at berry time, the straws and rasps to pick. There's some will earn a pound or twa, some canny earn their keep. There's some will pick fi morn till night, and some would rather sleep. There's some will hate to pick or starve, and some will dinna care. There's comedy and tragedy played on fields o' Blair. There's families picking 40 purse, and some will pick a lane. There's men wa shade and shade alike, wi' wives that's know their ain. There's gladness and there's sadness too, there's happy hearts and sad. There's some wa bless and some wa curse, the berry fields o' Blair. Afore I pit my pen awa, it's this I'd like to say. You'll travel far afore you'll meet a kinder lot than they. For I've mixed with them in field and pub and files of brief despair. I'll bless a hand that led me to the berry fields o' Blair.
Very good, bravo.
Thank you very much, Iona. Fantastic stuff. We've Oh, heaps of folk commenting. Fiona Simpson, the punch maker of the barbecue. Hello, Abdi, she says. June Laird watching for Forfar. Loretta Gray, Kate Crescent and Keith. Liz Ingalls, Buchan Heritage. Laura Simmers, Dram Time Gary. Yes, absolutely. Grace McDonald, good luck from Linlithgow. Leslie Innes watching for a Foggy Grange. A wee spicy on the go. Cheers, Abdi. There's a lot of drink in this. It seems to be a theme. Alan Finlayson, a big hello for Forrest. Anne Robertson doing in Lanarkshire. Wilma Innes saying I'm going to get a big clap for my mum in the lug, probably. Nothing new. Now, Scott, David McCombie has asked, I hope you've got your boots on and not your slippers. Can you enlighten us?
You're muted.
You're muted.
Press the button.
You'll hear. Oh, he's got trainers on. Oh, well, there's a surprise. I was comparing the Bothy Ballet Championships one year, and Scott was the judge. And I made a joke going, you'll no have sheen on, you'll have beats on. But no, he had sheen on. It was very...
To be fair to Gary, I had only bought them the Thursday before.
I was going to say, did they belong to you, Scotty?
Well, Scott, since we're asking you about your footwear, we might as well stick with you and get a wee song for you.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it might do. Iona sung the real version of the Berryfields play, if you like, but the great Steve Ingalls, who was a real friend of the Keith Festival, he wrote, I suppose he used to say that he get ahead of the watch, so he kind of wrote his own variant of it. So it's a completely different song, but it's the same Berryfields, if you like. So I'll just go for it. Cast your minds back in and remember, if you will, the fields of rusks and strawberries beyond the Sidlaw hills. I'm amazed the hair was happy then, and the sweet again, when I was just a laddie on the berry fields of Blair. There's thinkers, and there's travelling folk, there's genies fade and dee. Miners be, my workers be, all kinds of folk you'll see. They come for Perth and Aberdeen and Glasgow at the fair. They spend a happy summer time on the berry fields of Blair. I've money's lifelong friendship made, and I remember well the lasses and the lads that met between the berry drills, and money's the hair was happy then, and others full of care. When the last is picking Cameroon on the berry fields of Blair. Well, the years have come and gone since then. The folk are changing too. The summer's day seems so long, though I am older new. But still I wish that I was back among others free for care. When I was just a laddie on the berry field o' Blair, I still wish that I was back among others free for care, among the happy pickers on the berry fields of Blair. That's it.
Oh,
So that was Keith's song.
Great stuff, Scott. Thanks very much. Janet Weatherston, you're next on my screen. So we'll maybe just
Get your
go to
blondie
you.
hit.
Blondie.
Get your blondie hit going.
okay. Blondie, here she goes then. Evening, everybody. I hope so far it's been enjoyable. I hope it continues to be enjoyable. This is definitely one for the Keith weekend and many other folk festival weekends, and it's unfortunately or fortunately all about drink. So clatter your tables, clap your hands at the appropriate time, moment, whenever. Okay, here we go. Bottle of the best. Oh, when your turn of work is done and you've earned yourself some fun, in the pub you start to sup, your drink and clink in every cup. Aye, in a pint, but you're perusing and you're boozing till you're snoozing. You're losing all your senses to the drink. And when all the folksy prim are swigging swill up to the brim, we nips o' gin and number pims with sugar rubbed around the rim. Let them drink until they drop, for the sly besotted Scot, he'll be broken out a bottle o' the best. Aye, a bottle o' the best. That's what it is, nae idle jest. The amber bead, I'll down with speed. It's no bad taste or waste, just greed. Aye, and no whiskey still I'll kill. I'll drink my fill, and if you spill a jill, you know well I'll lick it off the flare. I'll no touch teachers' grants or hay, give me but more or laugh fro egg. Glenfarclas in a glass, well ye can throw the tap away, for there's nae use to pretend that we'll need the tap again after we've broken out a bottle of the best. Aye, a bottle of the best. That's what it is, nae idle jest. Nae Mickey and I have just forgotten the bloody verse. Knew the English like their ale, warm and flat straight out a pail. The ice slitter with their bitter, that was Slaughter Jack the Ripper. Aye, and they sit their cider rough. They huff and puff and sniff and stuff. And if that's no enough, they start to sing. It was new, and John Barley corn's fine brew. Fathom the bow, the barley mew, give us a barrel, just a few. Ah, but their songs are far surpassed by a tinkle in the glass. After we're broken out a bottle o' the best. Knew the Irish with their pride, oh, wear and think they can deride. Your golden water with their patter, when they're out on the batter. 1600 pints of stout, they're drinking bout without a doubt. Aye, and if they've no got the gout, they start to dance. Father O'Flynn and Larry O'Gaff, Betty the bold wife for a laugh. The young maiden, the Gary on the blackbird drives the staff. Ah, but their jigs have nae appeal to a Scot who likes to reel after she's broken out a bottle o' the best. Aye, a bottle o' the best. That's what it is, nae idle jest. Nae Mickey, Finn, nae rock, got gin, nae bathtub wine that tastes like vim. Have no fear, it's not like beer, but whiskey strong and bright and clear. Aye, and it's also bloody dear, but what the hell? For it'll belt ye in the belly like a heavyweight loch gilly. A glow begins to grow, 6 in a row turn ye to jelly. And then ye dream perchance to sleep, for you've fallen down in a heap. I have broken out a bottle of the best. I've ruined my table.
Oh, brilliant, Janet. Thank you. So,
speaking to that song there.
I missed that.
I just did a lifetime of experience in that song there.
Yeah, it's breaking
No,
up.
yeah, a bit crackly there, Scott.
That's I'm
Oh, no.
sure it was cheeky anyway. Would it be for chance, Scott?
Janet, guaranteed to be cheeky.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Surprises me, it surprises me. A few more comments that have been coming in. Graham Brotherston, Graham from Glenfarg Folk Club has joined us.
Hi, Graham.
The
Hi,
Quigs,
Graham.
Hi, Graham.
the Quigs and Saltcoats have joined us. And you can see the Quigs in the concert performances tomorrow night. So look out for them. Let's see what else. Caroline Robertson, fire pit going, cup of tea and sunshine in Shetland.
Oh, very
Not in
Right.
Blair, no.
Fiddle
No,
and
at
Lane in
least.
Old Meldrum.
Ah,
Robin Dempsey says it's great to see all these fine singers. And Scott, your flat is looking very tidy.
It's just the tiniest part of it you can see. If you picture of the camera, it doesn't have a 360.
aye, did you do that?
We'll get the tour later on. Laura Harrington is surprised that there's sunshine in Shetland because it's bucket and rain in Stonehaven. Thank goodness for some fine songs and very cheekily Gary's ramblings.
Oh, that's no fair.
Ramblings.
I wouldn't have been quite so nice to you, Laura, in my best man speech at your wedding, if that was the case.
Get out there.
Grizz and Keith, here's to ya. Big cheers. Craig Cameron, brilliant. Scott, Gary Stewart's joining in with the Tamna Voolan.
Oh, yeah, you told me.
Fantastic. We're getting loads of viewers at the moment. So let us Kane for your joining in, Faye, and your favourite songs as well. And please share this video. Let heaps of other folk get that Keith Festival feeling. So, John Dickson.
Hello.
And Helena's sitting next to you. Hello.
Hello.
We'll hand over to you to give us a song next. Thanks, John.
Am I muted? Can you hear? Yes? Oh, right. Oh. Well, hello, everybody. This is a song written by Stephen Clark. I part for the last verse, which I do apologise for, and it's for the festival committee. And it's got a chorus. I've been looking up songs with a chorus, and this is an old song. Put a light in the window while your brother's coming home. Set a meal on the table while your brother's coming home. He'll be tired, he'll be weary. After all these years alone, he's coming home while your brother's coming home. Take the chain from the door while your sister's coming home. Open wide up your arms while your sister's coming home. Make her warm, make her welcome. Before the chance is gone, she's coming home while your sister's coming home. Coming home to a land they've never been. Coming home to a place they've never seen. Coming home to a family they have never known. Oh, joke, dance and them are coming home. He's been angry and afraid while your father's coming home. He's been hounded and betrayed while your father's coming home. And every act of kindness, a seed of hope is shown. He's coming home while your father's coming home. Bring her in from the cold while your mother's coming home. Sit her down by the fire while your mother's coming home. Make her warm, make her welcome. Before the chance is gone, she's coming home while your mother's coming home. Coming home to a land they've never been. Coming home to a place they've never seen. Coming home to a family they have never known. Oh, joke, dance and them are coming home. from Ballerno and Dalkey. Your friends are coming home from Kerry and Ballogie. Your friends are coming home, seeking things and friendship like they have never known. They're coming home. Your friends are coming home. Coming home to a place where they've always been. Coming home to a place where they want to sing. Coming home to Keith Festival, they have always known. All our festival friends are coming home. Sorry about the last verse.
Oh.
Sorry about the last. This lockdown's getting to me.
Great stuff, John.
We're going to get a haircut soon. You'll be calling me Joan.
Brilliant stuff, John. Thank you very much. George Aitken has said that Joe must have been in Asda today with your full bottle of whiskey there, Joe.
Oh, dig.
Shirley Watts tuning in for Aberdeen. Hi, Shirley. And we've got Yvonne and Lindsay Downey for near Kerry. They're watching us. Andrina Ballantyne in Tane. Katrina and Franny in Elgin. Alison Ingram says it's starting raining in Inverurie. Well, it's starting raining in Old Meldrum and John Sivright for KCR, the money on the tranny. He's logging in, he says.
Very good.
We've got Stephen Pryor. And keep
Stevie.
the comments
Hi,
coming
Stevie.
in. Keep the comments coming in. You're like something out of the 70s. Well, that's a before my time. But never mind.
Just.
Charming. Yes, keep your comments coming in, folks. Let us game for your at and let us share the video as well and let other folk join in the fun of this Keith TMSA Virtual Sing Around. I think next we'll hand over to a Hall of Famer, the newest Hall of Famer, ladies and gentlemen. I think she deserves a big round of applause. Her first Keith Festival as a Hall of Famer.
Yay!
Well done.
Over to
Thank you,
Morag,
Gary.
Dunbar.
Well, I never made it to the first Keith Festival, but two of my friends did, and that was Liz and Maggie Cruikshank. Sadly, neither of them still with us, but this is a song that they used to sing, and it's called Cushyville, written by Stuart McGregor. The west winds blow to Cushyville, and with the wind came we. But where the river hugs the wood, and blackthorns bloom in May, there stood a single rowan tree. So young and slender, so were you. I loved you both as where you grew. The day I took the road that leads by Rannoch to the sea. We carved our names at Cushyville. The rowan leaves were still, but the darkening west was in your eyes. Despite your kisses and my lies, my heart had crossed the hill. So I broke your heart as the minutes passed, and I shrugged and said that nothing lasts. But many's a backward glance I passed as I went north to the drill. The big wheels rumble up and down, the lorries know the way. I waved my hand, I hitched a ride, I crossed the bridge at Rannoch side, where the diesel motors play. Then I set myself to a cliff of stone, my ears to the boring hammer strown, and the Aitken side I rode alone, for you were far away. But the money moved from Eric's loft, and the great gang beckoned on. At Murison the hills grew pale, and we sat and drank through old Kintail, till our money soon was gone. Then I cursed Loch Arside's autumn rain, and the winter whiskey in Dunbar, till the west winds rose in the spring again, and my heart left at its song. So I came at last to Cushiville, with a dozen hills aflame. You had another hand to hold, among the names we carved the fold, there was another name. You looked me through, you made no sign, I drank the cup of bitter wine, for well I knew the fault was mine, so I went the way I came.
Great stuff, Morag. Thank you very much. So James Wiseman says aye for Elgin. Thanks for joining us, James. And James is going to be on KCR on Sunday. He's hosting the dance music programme that's going to be on as part of our KCR side of the festival. Craig Cameron in a nicer way. I'm saying it in a nicer way. It's raining in Forfar. That's a peh. Christine Donaldson is tuning in for Freakham. Hi Christine. Bob Phillips for Portsoy. He's saying it's sounding great, but it's not quite like being in the Plue. Yeah, right, Bob, but next year. Jennifer Nichol for Rothis. Hi for Rothis. Nancy Grant's tuned in for Stonehaven. Phil Hogg, Fit Like Abdi for Drumure. That's about half the population of Drumere's tuned in. It's fine. George and Doreen Fell are watching for Perth. Stevie Freeman and is enjoying himself at Cumbernauld. So thanks very much, folks, for tuning in. Geordie Murison, since your microphone's off, we might as well get you to.
Am I on?
Yeah,
can
yes,
you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah. All right, okay, right.
Hold me back.
Right.
I thought you were disappearing there.
You'll hit to join in with this because you'll get fed up as I allow you.
Janet got excited there.
Can you hear me? Huh? Right, this is either I got off Jock Duncan's CD, and it's actually Jock Duncan's 95th birthday tomorrow. If you didn't care, and I had a message for Ian today saying he'd had an infection and he had been tested for the virus, but he's okay and he's recovered on antibiotics. And Ian and his loon are going down to play the pipes. So Humdy and Cooper Angus here's pipes playing. We'll pay, and it's a celebration of Jock's birthday. This is a kind of a both a song come love song. So it's got Breamy's bonnet with her.
Oh, lovely.
It was a Whitsun day. Fyfe and Plummen last at free. Oh, and I engaged to bring her his foremost lad to be. But Breamy's bonny daughter, for aught I ever saw, a Geordie Wilson's born Maggie, she stole my heart away. And I get him to Louis tune. It's nothing suited me. Oh, for elke thing how good the place my triggers trek could be. But Breevy's bonny daughter, for aught I ever saw, or Geordie Wilson's bonny Maggie, she stole my heart. Ah, the maiden o' the tune, nae pen could her portray. Oh, upon her winsome face, stole my heart away. I believe he's bonny daughter, it's for aught I ever saw. Geordie Wilson's bonny Maggie stole my heart away. It was a summer's evening, now I strolled round the town. I met sweet Maggie on the banks, there were Bethlehem. Dreamy's bonny daughter, it's for I ever saw. Geordie Wilson's bonny Maggie, ah, she stole my heart. Wow. I whispered harmony was deep, my heart goes out to thee. We'd consent to be my love, oh, enraptured I would be. Breevy's bonny daughter, for I ever saw. Geordie Wilson's bonny Maggie, and she stole my heart. Wow. Let's join our hands and wed our hands. Married we will be, for there's not a thing I would be, and it will be pleasure thee. Breevy's bonny daughter, all I ever saw. Geordie Wilson's bonny Maggie stole my heart. Wow. Knew that we are married, it's happy we will be. Our success still complete is the same as me. Your last chance. Breevy's bonny daughter, oh, it's all I ever saw. Geordie Wilson's bonny Maggie, ah, she stole my heart. Oh, wow. That's one. Yep.
Smashing, Geordie. And I think that's actually in the Keith Festival 40th anniversary CD, if I mind right.
Is that right? Never can it been recorded by? Is that with Jock? Is that with Jock, or was it me?
No, it was you. It was you.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Did we tell you?
You maybe never sent me a copy, did you? No.
Did you not get the royalties yet, Geordie?
No, I've got nothing. I've got a complaint. I've got a complaint to the union.
That's right. Speak to Sandy McCombie.
He'll keep it right.
He'll give you a check for a penny. Right. Files, we've got Greg and Catherine Stables are in Keith listening. Ian Pryor, common denominator, drink. Well, welcome to Keith Festival. Leslie Purvis and Ian are in Dufton, enjoying all the singing and the crack. Margaret Bennett, it's great to have you all in our kitchen, bringing us the best of songs and company. The kettle's on for you all. I'm wearing my apron and I'm singing along.
That's nice. Lovely.
Katie Taylor, we're enjoying the singing in the outskirts of Garlogie. Bill Ingalls, great stuff, Geordie. It was indeed. Carole.
Oh, right.
Over to you.
Oh, just about the free.
You
don't need to then. Right.
He's just getting strapped in.
Yep. Right. This is a very well-known Scottish song, but a slightly different version. Whither away, my bonny, bonny babe, so late and so far in the gloam. The skaters grey are Newland and grey, so whither away art thou roaming? Tri-state, my aim love, last night in the brew, my Ronald will lose me so dearly. Tomorrow he marches to Eden Connie to fight for his king and Prince Geordie. He'll take the high road, I'll take the low. I'll be in Scotland before you. For me and my true love may yet meet again on the bonny, bonny banks all of Lowland. I weep, you say, my bonny, bonny maid, your true love from battle return, and your sweet head you claim at the height of his fame, and turn back for gladness and mourning. Well, may I weep, for last night in my sleep we stood bright and bright together, but his lips and his grey were as cold as the day, and his heart's blood ran red on the heather. He'll take the high road, I'll take the low. I'll be in Scotland before you. For me and my true love may yet meet again on the bonny, bonny banks all of Lowland. So dauntless in battle and tempted in love, he'd yield ne'er effects to the foe, but never again for the field or the slain, till his Morag return and the blow. The thistle will bloom and the king his aim, and fond lovers meet in the gloam. Me and my true love may yet meet again on the
well sung, Mrs. P.
Oh, fine.
Brilliant, thanks, Carole. Margaret Shepherd in Inch is saying she's enjoying the singing. And Alec Grant, well, Aitken Alec Grant, he's saying we're doing a fantastic job and he's very proud to be a sponsor of the TMSA.
Oh, that's nice.
He is. He's Alec's our main sponsor.
He's a smashing guy, yeah.
And it's he's a great help throughout the weekend. He's not just with sponsorship, but just generally lending a hand through the weekend and great support for the festival. So thanks, Alec, and nice to see you tuning in. Well, we're left with just one person to go to.
Oh, the latecomer.
He's muted.
The money that was at Asda earlier on.
Aye. He's got enough whiskey for
Aye, you're right. You're right enough. Asda's got on at £25 now.
That essential shopping, Joe, was it?
Aye. But unfortunately, there was just a bottle left when I got there. But somebody had got there before me. I was wanting to ask Scott something. Is that your dirty dishes that's lying on, tea dishes that's lying on the bunker, ain't you?
I don't kind of, there are lots of dirty dishes around, but I don't kind of that's those particular ones.
I just wondered, I could see something out of your shooter there. Well, I suppose I better sing a song, would I? Here's in be a chorus on it, right? It's the mucking of Geordie's by you. At a little craft upon the hill, in your fish his milk, trying all his life the time to kill, loved Geordie McIntyre. He had a wife, a Swedes himself, and a daughter as black salt nicked himself. They had some fun, had a walk of the smell of the mucking of Geordie's byre. For the grip was tint, the vision was in the bar, with the sleep. And second a sauce that never was seen as the mucking of Geordie's byre. Now the daughter had to stray and nip, the always started to swipe the grip, but Geordie first like the rot and nip at the mucking of Geordie's byre. When the grip come Geordie Sue and it stayed up behind the coo could get out and over the stew at the mucking of Geordie's byre. When the grip was tint, the vision was in the bar with narrow slide, and second a sauce that never was seen as the mucking of Geordie's byre. Now the always she was booing down, the Sioux got kicked on the crown, shoved its head in the wifey's goon, and bang through Geordie's byre. The daughter come through the barn door, and seeing her mother, she let it a roar, ran to the mid and fell overboard at the mucking of Geordie's byre. For the grip was tint, the vision was in the bar with narrow sleep, and second a sauce there never was seen as the mucking of Geordie's byre. Now the bory up the midden dyke, and over the rigs with Geordie's tyke, they both ran onto a Bumby's bike at the mucking of Geordie's byre. The cocks and hens began to craw, and all Betty astride the Sioux they saw, the postie shout that ran a walk with the mucking of Geordie's byre. When the grip was tint, the vision was in the bar with narrow sleep, and second a sauce that never was seen as the mucking of Geordie's byre. Now a hundred years of plaster near, for Sprotties was the house bare. So I'm afraid you'll see no more of the mucking of Geordie's byre. His folks are deed on a wall and sign, so in case his memory ye should time, just fossil this tune to keep ye in mind of the mucking of Geordie's byre. When the grip was tint, the vision was in the bar with narrow sleep. The Sioux and all Betty have never been seen since the mucking of Geordie's byre.
Yay!
Thank you.
Well done, Joe. Thanks very much.
I've just thought of something, Gary.
Aye, go for it, Scott.
You haven't told us where the fire exits are.
Having a what?
The fire
Yeah,
exit.
I tell us where the fire exits are yet. You know, that's the classic MC duty. And do you want us to switch off our mobile phones?
Well, have you got a mobile phone, Scott?
Speaking on behalf of the rest of you.
I think it's a case of a virtual sing around, switch off your push phone. Well, if you're just joining us on Facebook, folks, we're live. It's Keith TMSA Virtual Festival Sing Around Live. So you're very welcome if you've just joined us. And if you've been with us from the beginning, you're very welcome. Katrina Greaves, I'm in Berlin, but I have 1 hour of internet.
I am in Berlin, but I have
Well, okay. You're welcome too. Doris Bruce, good thanks to all. Liz Ingalls, well done everybody. So we're doing well. We're up to almost 140 people watching us at the moment.
Ooh.
It's a bit sad that 140 folk didn't have nothing else to do than it.
The telly must be rubbish.
Some folk are watching us on their telly. There you go.
That's really high
That's how bad the
tech.
telly is. Lindsay Adamson's watching for Gibraltar.
Ooh, the rock.
So you're very welcome, Lindsay. Yes, do let us ken for you're watching Faye. Douglas Martin says Scott looks sober. Once in 20 festivals isn't bad. Bye, folks. Let us ken for you're watching Faye. And please share the video with other folks so that they can join in with us sing around as well. Now, Grizz for Keith was asking about requests. If we're doing requests, I mean, you can fire them in, and we'll see what folk think. Nice requests, please.
Just fire them in and we'll ignore them anyway.
Alison McKinnon, absolutely brilliant. Laura Simmers is asking, the Bairns are wondering if Scott has any bridies today. Now, funnily enough, Scott, we'll come back to you in a bit, but there has been a few requests for the bridie song. Since we can't hear the Bairns, Kaylee, there's a few folk. Karen Delgano's straight in there. I agree, we definitely need a bridie, please, Scott. So there we go. But we'll come back to you, Scott. We'll come back around to you. I'll give you time to think about the words. But we'll go back to Alan Pryor. Thank you very much.
Right.
Or Alan and Carole, whatever you want. You can.
You fairly caught me on the hop there. I thought I'd take the rest of the night off, just enjoy myself, but doesn't work like that, eh? Right then. Well, I sing a song that I always sung at Keith Festival for when I learnt it, because we always used to drive up either all the way to Edinburgh or London, or we drove over to Aberdeen, and the time of the year was always the time when the winds and the broom was out in full colour. So join in, you crowd that all ken it. It's the Yellow and the Broom from Adam McNaughton. I've probably not got all the words right because I learnt it so far in the dim and distant. It was before I could read. So I ken ye dinna like it last the winter here in town. For the Scaldies aye masquerades and they try to bring us down. And it's hard to raise 3 bairns in a single flea box room. But I'll take you on the road again when the yellow's on the broom. When the yellow's on the broom. When the yellow's on the broom. I'll take you on the road again when the yellow's on the broom.
The scaldies cryas tinker dirt, and scones her bairns in school. But wha cares what a scaldie thinks, for a scaldie's but a fool. They never hear the Yorland sing, nor see the flags in bloom, for they're aye cooped up in houses when the yella's on the broom. When the yella's on the broom, when the yella's on the broom, they're aye cooped up in houses when the yella's on the broom. They sail for pegs nor baskets new, say just stay alive. I've had to work at scaldy jobs from 9 o'clock to 5, but we'll Connie Manor meester, for we own the world's room, and we'll bid farewell to Brechin when the yella's on the broom. When the yella's on the broom, when the yella's on the broom, we'll bid farewell to Brechin when the yella's on the broom. Now I'm weary for the springtime, when we tak the road Yinsmere, to the plantain and the perlin and the berry fields o' Blair, where we meet up with our kinfolk, fae a' the country round, and the gone about folk tak the road, and yella's on the broom, and yella's on the broom, and yella's on the broom, and the gone about folk tak the road, and yella's on the broom. Thanks, that was Adam's song about the book about Betty Fyfe's life. So a great song that I've always loved singing, and as I say, I always used to like singing it, particularly up at Keith, and if I didn't sing it, I was usually in trouble from various folk. So thank you.
Thanks, Alan. And I think, now I could be wrong with this, but I think that featured on a radio show, you singing it featured on a radio show on KCR for the Silver Jubilee in 2000. And
did it?
Actually, yeah, there's a few folk, Janet was on it, and Carole and Alan, you were both on it. I'm not sure if there was anybody else on this sing around that was on it. But actually,
we didn't get the royalties for that either.
We didn't get the royalties for that either, no. But actually, it was broadcast the night again on KCR at 7 o'clock, and it's being broadcast again at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. So you can get to 107.7 FM or kcr.fm. So it was a show that the late Charlie Johnston had presented, and he went round over the weekend and got folk to sing. I don't know if any of you remember this. Maybe now over the weekend, right enough, you maybe didn't mind much. But he went round and he recorded some of the sessions. He got folk into the, I'm not sure if he got folk into the studio or if he just recorded you kind of out and about. And he turned it into a radio show. And it's a fantastic show, and it's great to listen to again.
Is that the radio thingy in Keith?
Yes, the Keith Community Radio,
aye,
yeah.
Yeah, aye. Yeah, he did. He did an awful lot of that, and most of us got raked up there, usually
Yeah.
on a bloody Sunday morning when the church was. You had
That's
an
right, well-
option. You went up there, or you went to church.
You went to church, Janet?
No, I went to the radio studio instead. There was an
So yes, it's
operator
been-
dram usually.
Was that the studio was up at Closey?
That's right, it was up behind-
Up the right hand side, up past the
Well, just
studio.
about Aachen and Keith is up at Closey, right?
Up behind the
Aye.
Seafield.
That's the one. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Well, it was broadcast tonight. It's been broadcast again tomorrow morning, 11
What
o'clock.
was the link for tomorrow?
It's kcr.fm
Right.
or 107.7 FM.
Right. Okay, Ta.
And
11
that was
o'clock.
for 2000. Lona Thompson sings on it, actually.
Oh, lovely.
Lona was our chairman of the festival for many years, and she was on the very first committee as well. And she sings in that as well.
So was that.
And so, were you, Janet? Well, you sing it.
I
You
wasn't
sing
on
on
that
it
committee.
too.
I was on the TMSA main committee at that point. I was one of the bosses.
Ooh.
Me and my pal called Irene Riggs. Long story between that and Aberlour. Keith and Aberlour's got a lot to answer for.
Hard to believe that you were bossy, Janet.
Absolutely, you're quite right, Alan. I don't know how people could misinterpret certain things.
I'm not making any comments.
Of course you're not.
Very wise, Morag. Very
That's
wise.
just in case we go on holiday.
I wish to stay alive.
John Caskey is watching in Dumfries. He's saying great entertainment, folks. Well done to all. Lorna Catherine from Glasgow request for Scott, Generations of Change. Jenny Anderson would love to hear the Bridie song. She's watching for the Scottish borders. I think there's a theme developing here, Scott. Irene Watson, Joe, could you please sing Annie McKelvey for Jim and me? Thanks. Gary Stewart, John Dickson, could you sing The Weekend Caravaner? And asks if you've learnt it in reverse yet.
I haven't even gone for it this year.
Alison Ingram would love to hear the Tatty song or the Cormy or the Portree Kid. I think that's meant for you.
You kid.
Ian Thompson's just checking that Geordie's eye awake.
He'll have to come up
Just
with
being-
a bottle. My whiskey's
Oh,
a deal.
George.
Should you nip up with a bottle, Ian?
Geordie's just being laid back.
As usual.
Grizz, can John sing Jocka Braids Lee? Alan Taylor saying, Alan, Carole Pryor, this is marking it sair that we're near at Keith all together. Ken how you're feeling, Alan. Ian Pryor's watching in the big telly, asking why done all your makeup?
Front and back stud.
We've got the touch up. Zoom
Buttons.
touch up is working, I think. Angie McDonald's watching in Elgin, and she's got a picture of Willie Mackenzie on her wall.
Oh, really?
Oh, want to see it. Want to see it. Want to see it.
So, aye, take a picture, Angie. Take a
I
picture,
go in.
Angie, and
Yeah,
send
let's
it
see
in.
it.
And Ian Thompson says he'll be up to you in 12 minutes, Geordie.
Perfect. That's good.
Right, Iona, after that, we'll come back to you, I think.
What you saying?
We'll come back to you for a song, if that's all right.
Oh, right now you mean? I thought you were saying we'll come back to you later. See ya.
I mean, since you're here, Iona, you might as well.
Right. For what's your name? Mason Grizzly Adams, Aldi Jocka Bradesley. And I learnt this for the TMSA We Read Book concert at maybe 2018 at Celtic Connections. And we were at out to go into the We Read Book and learn melody for melody, word for word, the version, so we could archive it. And I forget the words, don't I? Live on stage, no bother. So tonight I'll try note it. Right. Johnny rose up on a May morning God for water to wash his hands, sailors to me, my two great dogs that lie bound in iron bands, that lie bound in iron bands. When Johnny's mother heard o' this, her hands for dual she ran, saying, Johnny, for your venison, to the greenwoods then a gang, to the greenwoods then a gang. But he has ta'en his good ben bow, his arrows one by one, and he's awa to the greenwoods gain, to dang the Dundeer doon doon, for to dang the Dundeer doon. Johnny shot and the Dundeer lap, and he winded her in the side, and between the water and the wits, the grey ducks laid their bright, the grey ducks laid their pride. They ate sae much o' the venison, and drank sae much o' the bleed, that Johnny and his twa grey ducks lay asleep as they'd been deed, lay asleep as they'd been deed. But by there come a silly old man, and an eldith may he dear, and he saw what he summoned the 7 foresters for to see, the 7 foresters for to see. As I come down by morning musk, and down among yon scrogs, it's what did I spy but the bonniest loon lying sleeping at a wind twa ducks, lying sleeping at a wind twa ducks. The buttons that were on his sleeves were oh the gowd sae good, and the twa ducks that he lay at win, their moos were dyed wi' bleed, their moos were dyed wi' bleed. Then up and spak the first forester, he was heedsman o'er them all, gen this be Jock o' Bradeslee, then unto him we will draw, then unto him we will draw. The first shot that the forester fired, it wounded him in the knee, but the second shot that the forester fired, his heart split plenty, his heart split plenty. Then up rose Johnny out o' his sleep, and an angry man was he. He begged he wakened me frae my sleep, for my heart split blends my my heart split blends my He's leaned his back against an oak, his feet against a stane, and he has fired at the 7 foresters, and he's killed them all but ane. He has killed them all but ane. He has wounded for this man's ribs, his earman his collarbone, and he has set him to his horse to carry the tidings home, for to carry the tidings home. Johnny's good ben bow lies broke, his twa grey dogs are slain, and his body lies in morning musk, and his hunting days are dane. His hunting days are dane. Johnny of Bradeslee.
Yeah, well done.
Well done, Iona. That's bra.
Smashing Iona, thank you very much.
Off again, thank you.
Bro.
A few requests. Catherine Stables has a request for Iona. She says, I was late to the party, so I hope I didn't miss her sing it already. It's the Braes of Inverurie. Andrina Campbell Ballantyne, go Iona. Alison Ingram, beautiful voice, Iona. Alison McConaughey, lovely voice, Iona. Mason Grizzly Adams, brilliant, Iona, thanks, Quine. And lots of love coming in for you, Iona.
Oh, you're too kind, folk.
Margaret McRitchie, hi for Huntley, enjoying the concert. Bill Ewan, pianist, Bill Ewan, for doing Glenrothes direction, well done, Abdi. Dorian Savie, love Yellow in the Broom. Teresa Coull, request for the Kelty Clippy for Morag. Who needs friends, eh? Malcolm Harvey says, David Leckie and I recorded a bit in the studio that year for the KCR thing. He says, was that really 2000? Aye, it was, Malcolm. 2000, the Silver Jubilee. Somebody called Georgina says, hello for Sunny Dalkeith.
Guess who that is, Gary?
Daughter of Blondie.
Yes.
So, fantastic stuff so far. Keep telling us where you're listening in from, folks. You're joining in with the Keith TMSA Virtual Festival Sing Around. It's been great so far. And a man who's been requested quite often this evening, and he's got enough a tidy flat. Over to Mr. Scott Gardiner.
Hey. Is it the breaking song? Is that
Well, you're a man who likes to give the public what they want, Scott.
Okay. Normally, we are singing this once a year, basically on the Sunday afternoon, and there's never much alcohol as there is tonight at the virtual Keighley, here at the Bairns Keighley, but we'll just go for it. And if you're up for joining in, that'd be great. On Friday, I have a bridie. On Saturday, I have a bridie. On Sunday, I have a bridie. And on Monday, I have a bridie. On Tuesday, I have a bridie. On Wednesday, I have a bridie. And on Thursday, which is the best day, I have two great big fat bridies. Wow, 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 wow. Some love the cakes they make in Dundee, some love an Aberdeen buttery. Our brothers like a good smoky, but I know what I want for my tea. On Friday, I have a bridie. On Saturday, I have a bridie. On Sunday, I have a bridie. And on Monday, I have a bridie. On Tuesday, I have a bridie. On Wednesday, I have a bridie. And on Thursday, which is the best day, I have two great big fat bridies. Wow, 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 wow. There's no many people clapping their fingers that I can see. I get invited to lots of parties. They offer me coke and lots of smarties. I have to tell them, don't want to be rude, but I just eat the one food. On Friday, I have a bridie. On Saturday, I have a bridie. On Sunday, I have a bridie. And on Monday, I have a bridie. On Tuesday, I have a bridie. On Wednesday, I have a bridie, and on Thursday, which is the best day, I have two great big fat bridies. Wah, 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 wah. New school dinners are a sair fact, and Angus Council never did it right. They banned chips and salad bar, but I want to know where bridies are, 'cause on Friday I have a bridie, on Saturday I have a bridie, on Sunday I have a bridie, and on Monday I have a bridie, on Tuesday I have a bridie, on Wednesday I have a bridie, and on Thursday, which is the best day, I have two great big fat bridies. Wow, 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 wow.
Hey, hey.
That's it. Thank you.
God, I'm getting hungry again.
That's a really balanced diet, Scotty.
What with that and beetroots? No problem.
Bridie Fest.
I'm good on that today.
Well, I think you've made a lot of very happy people out there, Scott. They've got their bridie fix.
And we'll see them all again next year.
Aye, here's hoping anyway. Raymond Peters says, brilliant. Alison's watching for Elgin. Alison Reid says, hi for Inch. She's an ex-Keith Quine and was at the first and many more Keith festivals. And maybe the back of Benahee or Come On You Tramps and Hawkers, please. Laura Simmers, very happy that you've sung the bridie song, Scott. Paul Walker's watching for Killarney. He says, great tunes, folks. And Grizz again. Caitlin Adams is saying hi, and could Scott sing the Geely Peace song? Craig Cameron says, Scott, are you still working a dial-up modem?
That's cool.
No.
I am.
You're going to upgrade to You're going to upgrade to that, Scott.
Kaylee Delgarno, by far the highlight of the kids, Kaylee. And George Aitken says, a four for Bridie, of course.
Of course. Is there any other kind?
Blondie, I think it's back to you.
Okay. I tried this one earlier on, and this is a sort of family heirloom, and I didn't hear many folks singing it, unfortunately. But anyway, I'll get a shotty. If I run out of breath, anybody that kens the word, join in. It's the Sewer Milk Care. Here we go. Oh, I am a country chappie. I'll take it up a wee bit. Oh, I am a country chappie, and I'm serving it full noon. A wee bit firm near Eaglesham, it's a fine old-fashioned tune. And we the milk each morning, see early after 3. We'll all take the Roderick merrily, the old black mare and me. Now the other morning, early as the Borland I did pass, I chanced into Forgather, a winsome country lass. Says I'm a bonny lassie, be ye gone the cert, then I'll drive ye into Glasgow in my Surma Kert. We are cheeksy red and rosy, I and her in a bonny blue. Dancing and glancing, she pierced me through and through. She fairly won my fancy, and she stole a warm heart. Driving into Glasgow in my Surma Kert. We lies there up beside me and we sing got on the crack. I slung my arms around her waist as by my side she sat. And I tell thee all the stories of Windsor and Morag, to the singing o' the mavis and the blackies cheery sang. Now you've heard o' lords and ladies making love in shady boors, and who they wooed and won atweenst the roses and the flowers. But I'll never forget that morning we Cupid flung his dart. I and he gave me pop the question on the Sir Malkert. Now we've wandered up the Borland Road and clomb the Bracy Heath, and many's a bonny summer's day I've gone to Ballagee to view the top o' Tintagel in the Westeries. I interview the low Ben Lomond and Ben Lady's stately peaks, and link it in together we would wander to Mulha to view the sweet wild roses round Palnoons o' Castle Wa. Can himward in the gloam and I would press her to my heart. I am reminder o' the promise on the Sir Malkert. Now the lassie has consented, and next term time comes round, I mean to buy a new harness plate and a brand new silken gown, for we're ilking to get married about next August fair. And now we're all the acquaintances, I hope to see yous there, for she's never in a hurl and take a carriage o' her days. And when I then proposed to get a coach in Pearl Greys, and that was ye your seller's kiss, ye ken we cannae start. I and I'd rather hae the juggling on your Sir Malkert. We are cheeksy red and rosy, I and her in a bonny blue. Dancing and glancing, she pierced me through and through. She fairly won my fancy, and she stole and wore my hair. Driving into Glasgow in my Sir Malkert. Sir Malkert. There you go.
Hey.
Made it. Thank you.
Good song, Blondie.
Lovely, Janet.
Thank you.
Right, Raymond Peters is saying, "Hinna heard that tune for years, reminds me when I was a bairn Blondie."
Oh, what the hell.
That's a long time ago, Raymond Peters. Oh, Shirley Fuchs, great lineup, feeling quite at home.
Good.
That's nice.
Martin Lee Thompson, that was awesome. There we go. Great. Right, John Dickson.
Hello there.
Sir.
Hey!
This is for Gary. Now you can.
Gary Stewart.
Gary Stewart. This is for Gary Stewart.
Oh no.
You can tell him I can't practice reversing with my caravan because it would go straight into the garage. Can anybody hear me?
Aye.
Unfortunately. Right. This song's I sung this first time at Kerry a few years back, and I won the chorus cup with it. At Keith. I sang it at Keith. I can't hear you, Janet. Right. Anyway, it's got a chorus. And this is for all caravan owners everywhere. I'm a weekend caravaner. I'm a weekend caravaner. I'm a weekend caravaner, and I'm driving on a road near you. On Friday night I hitch my caravan up to my car. We didn't go very fast, we don't go very far. I leave in 100 engine to pull my caravan. I try to get to second gear as often as I can. I'm a weekend caravaner. I'm a weekend caravaner. I'm a weekend caravaner, and I'm driving on a road near you. at 20 miles an hour. I roll along just fine. I can't understand why drivers hate me all the time, 'cause when they overtake me, I always blow a kiss, but most of them just toot their horn or make a sign like this. I'm a weekend caravanner. I'm a weekend caravanner. I'm a weekend caravanner, and I'm driving on a road near you. I stop outside the factory gates just as the whistle blows. The workers all stay their cars, it nearly comes to blows. Revving up their engines, they wave to other mates. But what do they find out on the road, me driving past their gates? Oh, I'm a weekend caravanner. I'm a weekend caravanner. I'm a weekend caravanner, and I'm driving on a road near you. Looking in my mirror, I can see them all behind. Their language is atrocious, 'cause I can read their mind. They want to overtake me and pass me if they can. But what do they see upon the road? Another caravan. Oh, I'm a weekend caravanner. I'm a weekend caravanner. I'm a weekend caravanner, and I'm driving on a road near you. 40 cars behind me, that is my highest score. I'm out again this weekend and I'm going to try for more. The wife, she always says to me, you're driving far too fast, 'cause I'm always at the head of the queue, I'm never bloody last. Oh, I'm a weekend caravanner. I'm a weekend caravanner. I'm a weekend caravanner, and I'm driving on a road near you.
Hey.
Brilliant.
Brilliant, John. You mentioned the chorus quake competition there. In fact, we have a few winners of the chorus quake competition on here. Hands up if you're a winner.
I'm a winner twice.
Oh, well, there we go, you see. No, me either, Joe.
I never won it.
Nah.
You
I
weren't
judged
asked.
it a year.
Second every year, Joe.
You won it.
Just about.
Because it depends who's judging the Gardie. This is the thing.
Oh, well, that's right. Right.
When your wife's judging, you've no chance.
Well, on Sunday, we're going to broadcast a few of the past winners.
Well, that's nice.
I think we've only got 3 videos, maybe, of past winners, but
Oh
3 of
dear.
them are on. 2 of the videos out of the 3 are featured in this sing around.
I hope it's no Mikey, is it? No.
No, it's not you, John.
Oh, sorry.
No. Morag and Carole, you're featured in 2013, I think. Is that the year you won? Yes. Janet for 2015.
Oh, is that the one with Jim and...
Yeah, with Jim and Lona. Yeah.
Jim
So
and Lona.
on Sunday afternoon, there's going to be there'll be a video on the Facebook page as part of the festival, just showing some of the past winners of the Chorus Cup, since we can't have a Chorus Cup this year.
No.
Oh,
That's nice.
right.
Hang on, I'll let my cat out.
Let your cat out.
Oh, you put your cat at the bag.
I'm glad you said cut.
Isn't it a euphemism?
That was quick, Janet. Did you give it a boot at the
I'm
door?
sitting at the back door, Morag. I'm in
She
the
can
kitchen.
kick fairly hard, Morag.
I get kick the cat's arse and get the moose out the road. Alan, I found the moose.
You found it, Janet, did
I
you?
bought it. A little
Where
shit.
was it?
It's under the sofa.
Oh, God.
Oh, dearie me.
Did you find it the next morning?
No, it took me 3 days to find it.
Oh,
However,
God.
I won't tell you how I managed to disperse it, but it's gone.
You would smell it by that time.
Wasn't it did? It was just shiting, but it wasn't did. Sorry. Sorry, Gary. I forgot we're on a public performance, sorry.
We're live on Facebook.
Didn't eat
please
all
do
your
not
cheese,
swear.
Janet, did it?
Oh, anyway, we don't
Oh,
have a
it's
house.
very dangerous, this live stuff.
Oh, sugar.
Was
Sorry,
that
about that.
sugar?
Gary, I apologise. Sorry.
No, didn't worry.
People are shutting off Facebook right, left and
No.
centre, Janet. All you animal
Lights will be
lovers.
going out and everything.
Boycotted it.
That's it. The
Mark
humanitarian.
Zuckerberg will have your number.
That's it. The
Was it the
police.
moose of your computer that you lost?
Eh?
Wasn't it
No,
your
it wasn't,
computer
it
moose?
was, no, unfortunately, George, it was a real one. It was one
Well,
that
you had a
didn't
chance
move.
there to redeem yourself, Janice, but never mind. Okay.
Listen, I'm not that clever, George. Yes, it was the moose on the computer. You're right. It was the moose on the computer. But anyway.
Irene and Joe Bruce and Keith are watching us on the telly.
Oh, glad I put my makeup on.
Oh, posh.
Craig
First in
Cameron.
20 years.
Craig Cameron. Now, Carole, it doesn't look like it now, but at the point he sent this in, it did look like it. He says, "Carole, that's a bra hat you've got on."
It's
you're
the
sitting back-
lampshade, Carole. You
You're
were
sitting back
under
at the lampshade.
I was going to say something as well.
Loretta Grace says there's no any weekend caravanners. The new, unfortunately. No, there's no.
It's only a matter of time.
Fiona Simpson says Janet, aka Blondie, could sing her winning Chorus Cup song. Yeah, so we'll maybe get that.
But you're
later
going
on.
to do it on Sunday, so.
Well, you'll see it on Sunday, that's right.
Right.
That's
Well,
just because you can't mind what song it was, isn't it?
I can remember everything. Because there's an awful lot of people in Keith, especially on a Sunday afternoon or in particular a Monday at the Orange Juice concert. I'll tell you just exactly what you bloody got up to all weekend. So yeah, you get told when you're sober what you've been doing. So yes, I remember everything. Shite.
Yeah, and I get... It's all recorded for you this year.
I know, and there's still no excuse.
Jack Smedley is watching in Glasgow with a wee dram, loving the crack and the songs. Welcome, Jack. Cracking fiddler, Jack Smedley, plays in the band Druva that we've had at the festival. Good pal. Cousin originally, but somebody has to be. Right, now that I've offended Abdi and my former board in the council, can pass over to Morag Dunbar, please.
Oh dear. Well, I'm in a bit of a quandary because your mother went and requested something. I haven't sung it for ages, so I would like Carole and Alan to keep their mics on and then they can prompt me if I get a word wrong. This is also one that I usually sing with the help of Janet Weatherston, whose main job is to help me with instrument number 2. But since I'm on my own, I've had to make a choice between the 2 instruments. So I'm going to sing it unaccompanied, and then instrument number 2 will appear.
Okay, impressive so far.
We can't wait. We can't wait.
Bated breath,
There's a
Morag.
Celtic clippy.
Oh shit,
I
that's here
travelled through this country, frae shore to shining shore, frae the swamps o' Gardiner to the jungles o' Lahore, and in all these far-flung places, there's none that can compare. She's a lily o' Lumphanan, she's my bonny Maggie Blair, frae the pyramids up in Kelty to the mansions in Glencraig. We've roamed the banks together through many civilized vague, seen the moon shine over Crosshill, walked back Haven's golden strands, and many's a happy hour we spent Loch Galley's happy land. for she's just a Celtic clippy. She'll no tak me advice. It's a crap feed them all, fire you heat her up and your ticket twice. Her favourite's just a waster, her mother's on the game. She's just a Celtic clippy, but all of her the same. Well, I met her on the 8:15, that nifty romantic bliss. I says, hey Mag, put down your fag and gears a wee bit kiss. Oh, she didn't take it kindly, she didn't like my chaff, and being a contrary kind of lass, she says, come on, get off. Oh, she hasn't got no culture, she drives me round the bend. She sits every night in her old armchair reading her People's Friend. Her lapels is full of badges, they buttons do not tear, and she can see the bingo every night with the colour still in her hair. For she's just a Celtic clippy, she'll not take no advice. It's after Peter will bile your head and I'll punch your ticket twice. Her father's just a waster, her mother's on the game. She's just a Celtic clippy, but I love her just the same. But things is a wee bit different. Now I've got the ring. I won it frae Gary at the pitch and toss last night at the Lindsay thing. We are wee black cat in a ticket machine. She did my heart and snare. She's the lily o' Lumpinin. She's my bonny Maggie Blair. For she's just a Celtic clippy. She'll no take nae advice. It's after Peter will buy your meat and I'll punch your ticket twice. Her father's just a waster, her mother's on the game. She's just a Celtic clippy, but I love her just the same.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
That was cultured.
That was
spelled with a K.
Yeah, and Kulchur.
There's no Y in there.
Only in West Fyfe.
All right, okay.
Laura Simmers is asking if we can do this every Friday.
We do it every Friday, Gary. It's just that we didn't invite you.
Oh, well, I think I'll just get the Bridie song again. Matt Donaldson says, that's nae Blondie, it's Corporal Jones.
Oh, Corporal Jones and the internet time delay. A good name for a band, that, eh?
Right, Geordie Murison, I think we're back to you.
Is that me? Can you hear me, Gary?
Yes, we can hear you.
Aye.
Well, I've got a Bridie story, what's handy. I mean, we were at Kerry Festival, and we'd been at the Kirk, and we was heading up to Geordie Rennies, and the baker was just shut in the street under, and he came out, we were just shutting a tray of Bridies, and he says, would you like a Bridie? So there was 2 or 3 of us, and so we had a Bridie, that was fine, but he says, I've a pickle mayor, so I stuck 2 in my guitar case, And about 8 weeks after, I got some mature bridies when I opened my guitar. I forgot about them. I don't know what. That was at Kerry. But they weren't the Forfar bridies, they were Kerry bridies. So.
They'd come up with
What was it? What was the request, Gary? Was it the Tuddy or the Baka Benahi?
There was the Baka Benahi and the...
Well, I have a version of
Arts and Hawkers.
Baka Benahi.
Well, this is, I think Sheena Blackall collected this version. Danny Cooper does it. I'll be the Baka Benahi. As I command Benahi, a bonny young lassie a chance to see. I waited her, she smiled at me at the back of Benahi. There's meal and there's ale for the Guardians, with the yellow bream and the bonny whins. There's meal and there's ale for the Guardians at the back of Benahi. I took at last upon my knee, her kilt was short, I been her knee. I said, my lass, would you gang with me to the back of Benahi? There's meal and there's ale for the Guardians, with the yellow bream and the bonny whins. There's meal and there's ale for the Guardians at the back of Benahi. Now I says to the lass, put on your kilt, you're a gay bradim and your gay wheel cup. You can wear your plaid out over your kilt at the back of Benahi. There's meal and there's ale for the Guardians, with the yellow bream and the bonny whins. There's meal and there's ale for the Guardians at the back of Benahi. Now when your mother comes to ken, we'll hae her and no favour him. I sleep in the heather, up in the glen at the back of Benahi. There's meal and there's ale for the Guardians, the yellow bream, the bonny whins. There's meal and there's ale for the Guardians at the back of Benahi. Here's a bit of advice for some single lads now. Here's to the lass of Benahi, I'm nagging back for her to see. I'll bide with my mother until I die at the back of Benahi. Aye, there's meal and there's ale for the Guardians, with the yellow bream and the bonny whins. There's meal and there's ale for the Guardians at the back of Benahi. Back of Benahi.
Yay! Woo!
Bide with your mother till you die. Good advice for a single lad. Do you agree, Curtis?
Is Joyce still in the room with you there, Geordie?
Not at the moment.
Right,
Wondered how he was being so brave.
Oh well, aye. Linda Henry.
But I'm
Oops,
here.
she's back.
There's Joyce.
Hello, Joyce.
I wish he'd stayed with his mother.
Well, there you go.
Didn't you agree with her, Geordie?
What
He's
you doing,
disappeared
Geordie?
Oh, I think he's just got the scale.
Geordie's fell on his back for a minute there.
If you don't be out there for a minute, that was outside.
There you were looking at the ceiling.
Right.
I don't know what I was looking at.
I was coping there.
Linda Henry, formerly of the Plew.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
You don't mind, Linda? Linda says that was magic, Geordie.
Oh, thank you.
Aye. Yes. And Alison, who requested it, says, thank you so much, Geordie. Love your rendition of this.
Okay.
Plenty of folks saying they enjoyed that, Geordie, so thank you very much. Carole Pryor, we're back to you and your bonnet.
Without my bonnet.
Without your bonnet.
Okay, this is a wee song that, well, it was a poem actually, and then Tony Cuff put a lovely tune to it. It's called The Road to Drumlemon. For the springtime returns to the Lagan again, and the lark sweetly sings out the white fertile plain. So I'll take the road that's dearest to me, the road to Drumlemon that winds to the sea. For I've made many friends there on every green mile, and the folks always greet you with a wave and a smile. If I spend all my days there, it's happy I'd be on the road to Drumlemon that winds to the sea. And we sat round the fireside when winter winds blew, and we laughed and we sang till the night was well through. Then we take a get the ram and a wee cup o' tea for the road to Drumlemon that winds to the sea. And the lang summer's days as we trod the hills out to spend ours at the Enans or Cragen's wild shore, and the soft summer twilight made the shadows to flee on the road to Drumlemon that winds to the sea. Now these days swiftly passing bring changes, I know, and as time passes on from this place I must go, but I'll always remember while the heart beats in me the road to Drumlemon that winds to the sea.
Great, Carole, thank you very much. Go back a wee bit, some of the comments. Teresa Coull for Morag. Brilliant one-woman band, Morag. Thank you, love it.
I'll try and improve.
Annie Thompson, Geordie, says, I bet Geordie Ifa is out at Keith Festival.
No, that's
It's
It's a long 12 minutes there.
maybe sitting in the doorstep. I'll get in here, look.
Here, look. I wouldn't have betting it, Geordie.
No, it'd be full of cold tea or something. You would
Annie, of course, a good Keith Quine herself.
Annie, oh, this is Keith, though.
Annie Rutherford is Mace Vocal Caner. Catherine Stables, can Joe sing me the Northern Wind?
Maybe sitting in the doorstep. I'll get in here, look.
I wouldn't have betting it, Geordie.
No, it'd be
Lots of thanks coming in for Carole as well for that song. Now here we go. Sandy McCombie.
Hey.
What's he going to
We'll hit stand up.
Sandy
Time for the raffle. Next one's a full colour ticket.
Oh no, we never thought I'd do a raffle.
You look like you've got some prizes behind you there, Gary.
Is there somebody echoing? Is there?
Carole, you're wearing your hat again.
I know.
You want me to put the light on in her hat,
No, that
Morag?
would be even worse.
So Sandy's saying, hello Abdi, great sing around. Good to see you all. Your royalties are being sent by pigeon post.
And the pigeon's got a broken wing.
He says, we've had a bit of trouble with sparrow, hawks and buzzards, so hope they reach you safely.
That would be a bit of a blue doom.
Likely story.
And Ian Thompson saying, Geordie, I got halfway there, but got thirsty, so I've had to go back for more.
I can believe it, you know. Usually there's a glass in each hand.
Straight with the bottle, would it, man?
And that's when he's trying to play his accordion.
Right, Joe Aitken, we're back to you again.
Oh, well. Well, I'm not going to sing The Wild Geese, and I'm not going to sing Annie McKelvey. But if you tune in the morning's night, I think unless they've hit the cutting room flare, you might hear them the morning's night.
You will.
And Carole, can I say, I'm not that keen on your hat, but can I compliment you on your hairdressing skills? Because Alan's looking real smart tonight.
Nothing to do with me, Joe.
I've got news for you, pal. I did it myself. In front of the mirror. It's easy with a pair of sheep shearing electric trimmers. No bother.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was Carole that had done it.
I did it the first time, and he put the setting on wrong, and I went up the back. And there was no hair left, and then I burst out laughing.
So, and I burst out laughing as well, because when I had a look, I looked like Daffy Bloody Duck. There was a big bald, there was bald all over, and then this big sprout at the back. So I done it myself this time, Joe. But she did help and do the back bit, so that's great. My second shearing on lockdown.
Seeing as how Scott or Geordie or Alan have sung this tonight, I'll maybe sing it. It's Generations of Change.
Hey.
My father was a bailey fair we tune near Capley. He rocked on the granda the days of his life. By the time he made second, the eyes swore he reckoned he'd ploughed near on half of the east Duke of Fyfe. He feed on at Randerston, Crawhill and Cliffington, Cambo and Camby and Big Rennie Hill. At Kingsbarns he was married, at Boar Hills he was buried, and man, had he lived, he'd be ploughing on still. For those days were his days, and those ways were his ways, to follow the plough while his back was still strong. But those days are past, and the times come at last, for the weakness of age to make way for the young. I was nae for ploughing to the sea, I was going to follow the fish and the fisherman's ways. Rain, hail, or sunshine, I've watched the long run line, nae man mair contented his hell working days. I've long lined the flooding grunt, Dutch and the Dogger banks, food the big fish fair the deep devil's hole. I've sight trawled off Shetland and Faroes and Iceland, and weather much worse than a body could throw. For those days were my days, and those ways were my ways, to follow the fish while my back was still strong. But those days are past, and the time's come at last, for the weakness of age to make way for the young. My sons, they have grown, and away they have flown, to search for Black Isle in the far northern seas. Like Islemen they walk, and like Yankees they talk. There's no much in common between my sons and me. They've rough-necked on Josephine, Fortes and Ninian, Dunlan and Claymore, and Fisher and Dock. They've made fortunes for sure, for on one run ashore, they spend more than I earned for my whole season's work. For those days are their days, and those ways are their ways, to ride the rough rigs while their backs are still strong. But those days will pass, and the time come at last, for the weakness of age to make way for the young. My grandsons are grown, to the school they are gone, and the long days of summer they spend here with me. We walk through the warm days, we talk of the old ways, the cornfields, the codfish, the land and the seas. We walk through the fields that my father once tilled, talk with the old men that instilled with me. Man, it's been awfully good, I've shown them all I could. Oh, the past and the present, what the future might be. For the morn will be their days, what will be their ways, what will they make of the land, sea and skies? Man, I've seen awfully change, but it still seems gay strange to look at my world through a young laddie's eyes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done, Joe.
Great stuff, Joe. Lots of good comments coming in there for you. Enjoying that, Ian. So
Aye, I've got somebody paid to put in good comments.
Now we didn't hear a raffle tonight, but we have set up a wee GoFundMe page, because obviously the festival takes money to run when we're actually running it in person. So if you would like to contribute to next year's festival, there's a link to the GoFundMe page. I think I've put it up there, but it might not have worked properly. So we'll.
You mean we'll have to pay as well?
Well,
pay to be on here.
Now you tell us.
Why do you think I've invited you to do this? So we'll put a link on the comments section for the folk that are out there watching. I'll put it in there, but I don't think it's worked right, so I'll try that again once we get.
Comment section. The comment section's up, Gary.
It is there.
Aye.
Excellent. Good. Okay. Well, if folk want to give us a wee donation, that'd be smashing. If no, don't worry. But it would be great if you were able to. Right. Well, we've kind of done 2 hours of singing, and it's fantastic, and I'm well up for keeping going, but it's up to the folk that are here in the sing around if you're happy to keep going, or a wee while yet, or if you want to dip out first, it's up to yourselves.
I'm supposed to be joining another Zoom in a showing, but it's okay. They'll keep going until they'll be going until
digital commitments, Joe.
Janet and I are the same, but that other one usually goes on till midnight, doesn't it, Janet?
Well, this is early for us. You're muted, Janet.
You're muted, Janet. You're mute.
Yeah, for years we've been looking for a button like that.
Piss off, Dennis showing you.
I couldn't work out there whether you were trying to say that she was muted or she was neuted.
Is there a difference?
Both.
There is, Morag.
Mikey's.
A quite considerable difference.
Yes, absolutely, all it is. It's a very big difference. Right.
I finished the Aberlour, Janet. I finished the Aberlour. I've had to move on to Glenfarclas now.
Have you?
I've still got a bit to go with my bottle.
Yeah, well, I'm not stopping until my Aberlour's finished, and there's about that much in the bottle.
Oh, well, we'll have to keep going then.
Oh, another 5 minutes then.
Hey, Gary, I hope we're not keeping the bairns up.
Ever?
No, you're on mute. It's all right.
Gary, are all the people that are looking at Facebook now switching off?
Probably. In between songs, I think they probably switch off.
Oh, well,
no, it's absolutely fantastic. So we're up at about we've stayed about 150, 170 folk watching us.
My God!
The entire night.
Well,
so thank you very much.
it must be awful tonight.
That's more than you would have got in the blue.
It's true.
That's true.
And it's cheaper here. Much cheaper here.
We can't get their money though.
Is that you telling us then, Gary? Piss off. It's done. Is it?
No, not at all.
Are
not
you
at
sure?
all.
Oh,
No, not at all. No, I'm here for the night. This is early for Keith Festival, so we might as well keep going.
You're talking to somebody that knows.
And somebody that
you're talking to all
that knows.
How can you remember?
What
How can
happens
you
in
remember,
Keith
Janet?
Station? Shut it. No,
How can you remember?
We're not allowed to leave the session yet because it's still light outside.
But that could be tomorrow.
Alan, isn't it? If you looked out the window, it's not light.
It is.
It is.
You
It's
need to take
horrible.
blinds up. It's light as hell here. We're
Morag,
only
it's
just
lovely out
Lights
here.
are on.
This light.
Morag, look at another light.
This is at 6 o'clock in the morning going home for Keith.
I know. Well, it's shite down here.
No, it's fine.
Keith, by
It's
the
not
way,
as good as the simmer dim that they've got up the road.
Right. A few more comments that have been coming in. Linda Hendry said, "Well done, Joe. That was one of Dennis's favourites."
Oh,
there you go.
I always think of Dennis Keith Festival.
How's she doing?
How you doing, Linda? We'll ask it. We'll get her to ask and see what she's saying. George Duff says, "You're all sounding grand. I'm sipping a 1996 Glen Keith in your honour."
Oh, that's nice.
Jammy bastard, George.
Yeah.
Ian Thompson says he'll put up a prize for the raffle. He says first prize is one night out with Mrs. Thompson. Second prize is a week with Mrs. Thompson.
Oh dear. What a brave boy.
Laura Simmers says fit time is last orders. Well, it's up to yourself tonight, Laura.
Right.
There's no last orders tonight.
Gary, I have to do this one.
Right.
Because it was the second Keith. It was the first time I was ever there, and it was with Jack Foley, the guy that wrote the song "Bottle of the Best." And it was the Seafield public bar. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and there was about half a dozen of us. I was going to say Ironbrew. Homebrew was their first visit to Keith. And they were in the wee back room, and they're going, Janet, and I'm ignoring them. Anyway, I'm sitting there finishing my pint, as is Foley, and this Polish sergeant walks in. And there's the wee song, you know, fa, fa, fa would be a ball, be. I got to the third line and I went, you oot. I got chucked out. However, there's a song that involves drunk people. And I don't know where the song came from, but it was an uncle that sung the song. And this is one that both Keith and Kerry Muir has this sort of imagination in my head that it happened either in Kerry or Keith. In fact, there was a weekend with John Watt where he was sort of 45 degrees and so was I, and we were doing this. Anyway, here we go. This is a good night song. Coming home the other night, I stopped to watch us sit. It was 12 fellas blethering and talking and lying in the street with his head among his feet. Was another yin too stupefied for walking. Well, the two come and shook him and raised them on his pins till they fell over the top of him together. They couldn't raise their chum, for he couldn't bit his thumbs. Tiny crony whispered to the other, oh, you take his head, Tom, I'll take his feet, and we'll carry him shoulder to shoulder. I'll be hanged if I see through who the mischief he got through, for he'd nothing but a seedlet's powder. We left our money's a hard try, they got them shoulder high, and they marched off a whistling ta-ra-ra. The police come on the scene, and they said, lay down your friend, and we'll watch him while he's gone for a barra. Now while's the other twa for the barra were the policemen stood all in a swither. They looked it off his sly, signed and went the other eye, and Bobby whispered to the other, oh, you take his watch, Tom, I'll take his purse, for to watch us is no in a condition. We'll find ways and means to blame it on his friends, and we'll take them to the office on suspicion. Will the end turn his watch, aye, the other turn his purse, and his friends, they go apprehended. They go 7 days apiece for assault in the police. Good night, my friends, for now my story's ended. That's my memories of Keith first meal.
Well done, Janet.
Oh, night. Lovely. I will leave.
Oh, thank you, Janet. Well, thanks very much for joining us. Great to see you.
It was bra. It was just bloody bra. Thanks.
Good night, Janet.
We'll see you next year.
Night, Janet. I'll see you later.
Okay, night.
We'll see you before next year.
You will. Okay. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye, Janet.
Janet.
I never like to be first to leave because folk just speak about you after you're a while. Your video's off, Scott.
That's it. Aye. It keeps
doing something we shouldn't see.
It was when you were singing to him. You were just side trolling off Shetlands, and the whole thing.
20 metre.
Correct. So it seems to be working all right. If there's no video, I can hear you. Otherwise,
so you wasn't hearing me. That was a blessing.
No, I could hear you, but there was big gaps between being able to hear you. I'll maybe come RF again, but that's a status update of what's happening here in Fyfe.
Big Boris is going to sort out all our internet problems.
Thank goodness for that, Alan.
Can't think of
I'd rather you didn't mention his name, it'll make me feel unwell.
Sorry, Morag.
Before we start getting too heavy into politics.
You have a view in this, Gary.
Alan, since you're there anyway, we'll hand back to you.
Oh, God, will you?
If that's all right.
There's a thing.
Or we can come back to you.
No, I'm just thinking either it could go from the sublime to the ridiculous, or back again, or the other way. You can have we could have a Burns song, or we could have a Run Rig song.
Oh, I love that Run Rig song.
I'd maybe get drummed out the TMSA for that, though.
No, it's a lovely song, Alan.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. I'm
Right.
being dominant.
Hey, girls on top.
I know it's out of character.
Didn't mean to say that. That was meant to be private.
There's the yacht locks here, Alan. I'm going to be learning things.
No more summers in heaven after World War II wet, and a life of ups and downs. I see it now, precious even on paper, a young man and his bride, and someone to make time stand still. But now I know, and I don't want to believe it. Where does it leave you now that the precious years are gone? But now I know, and I don't want to believe it. Where does it leave you now that the precious years are gone? All things remain to ignore and outlive you, from the man in the moon to the green hills outside your door. Alone you came, so alone you must go now. There's no mountain on earth can ever outlive your soul. But now I know, and I don't want to believe it. Where does it leave you now that the precious years are gone? But now I know, and I don't want to believe it. Where does it leave you now that the precious years are gone? I know you well, you'll be nothing but grateful. Never let it be said they were spent in thoughtless ways. Warm winds blow across the ties that bind forever, for a place in the sun one for the heart of love a home. And now I know, and I don't want to believe it. Where does it leave you now that the precious years are gone? And now I know, and I don't want to believe it. Where does it leave you now that the precious years are gone? Where does it leave you now that the precious years are gone? The McDonald's from London. Thank you.
Brilliant. Great, Alan.
I love that song. That was lovely.
Thank you, Morag. I'll drink to that. But then
Such a hardship, Alan.
I'll drink to just about anything.
I'm sorry, Alan, I had a call of nature there. I missed. Could you sing it again?
You're talking pish there, Joe. Iona got another song, or John?
Moving swiftly on.
Who's next?
Iona, I think we're back to you again, if that's
Hi.
all right.
Someone said a wee request for Banks of Inverurie. I'll leave that till the morning at 2 p.m. So if you log into the Keith Festival Facebook page at 2 p.m, I'll do that the morning for you. I'll do a drinking song just now. Michael.
Excellent.
How handy.
I'm all for that, Iona.
Yes.
When these shoes were new, it was how do you do? It was whiskey and telling our tale. And when my shirt was clean, I was there to be seen. I had clear eyes and my smile never failed. And all of my brothers I met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. I restored to my eyes what was clear and was right. Honey, take me out drinking tonight. Honey, take me out drinking tonight. Bluebells and matches and stains on the table are the sweet smell of the luscious woodbine. Ah, Mr. McEwen, you will be my ruin. I say, but I don't really mind. And all of my brothers I met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. I restored to my eyes what was clear and was right. Honey, take me out drinking tonight. Honey, take me out drinking tonight. Well, I'm still smiling through, though there's stains on my shoes. The right is heavy and the left it is light. If it's left up to you, then I know what you do. Honey, take me out drinking tonight. And all of my brothers I met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. I restored to my eyes what was clear and was right. Honey, take me out drinking tonight. Michael Mara.
Lovely, Iona, thank you. And as Iona says, she's on live on the festival's Facebook page tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Great.
So there's a few live takeovers over the weekend. So we've got Iona and Heather Anderson, David Anderson and Rhiann Matthew are going to do a music session at 4 o'clock tomorrow, live on the Facebook page. And then on Sunday, we've got Ewan Galloway and Alan Taylor are doing live takeovers as well. So just a wee bit different for our festival.
Brilliant. Great.
Some mere comments that have been coming in. Craig Cameron says it was a bra place, the Seafield, for the after Kayleys. It was the best. Elaine Bruce is saying it's a good night. Ian Thompson, tell Geordie that's him back in the house. I've got the second bottle and I'll be up in 15 minutes and I'm bringing the hair clippers.
I'm not going to chance him if he was drinking all that 50. I'd rather let Joyce do it.
Going back to Alan's song, Gillian Smith, just lovely, Alan. Thank you. Nice to see you too.
Thank you.
Sheila Mackay, great song, great voice. Sheila Mackay, it's Lonely in the Bothy. Sarah Louise Walker, fantastic, Alan. Hope you're all keeping well, folks. That's Sarah Walker. Joan Robertson, listening from Glenfinnan, loving this. And Lorna Catherine says it's beautiful. So, Scott Gardiner, we can't see him, but we can hear him.
Well, we just do Lonely in the Bothy.
Oh, great idea.
Was that a request? Yeah.
I think it was.
Okay.
By the looks of it was, yes.
You look dead lonely down there.
It's very lonely in the Bothy here.
Lonely in the Bothy.
We take the Netflix for company.
It's lonely in the lockdown.
Okay. Often I get him tearde, wheel the boss had nae clue. He couldna back a tractor cart, and nae way could he pull. Therefore I got a the work day, which suited me just fine, and I paid in a little timmer bothy, where the cold winds they blaw underneath my timmer bothy door. And the moosies they juking and it, the knot holes in the floor. But that's none the worst of being here, discomforts I can throw. For it's lonely at night in the bothy. Now I sort the money's fancy balls and put them out for pairs. For I ken that I'm the best showman to ever walk the earth. But for now the judging's over, and for now the seller's won. It's back to my little timmer bothy, where the cold winds they blaw underneath my timmer bothy door. And the moosies they juking and it, the knot holes in the floor. But that's none the worst of being here, discomforts I can throw. For it's lonely at night in the bothy. Well, now I've nae wife to tie me down, so I'm high on the loose. And nearly every night I'm down in Waldy's public house. But you canna blame a man for talking comfort where he can. For it's lonely at night in the bothy, where the cold winds they blaw underneath my timmer bothy door. And the moosies they jukin' and it, the knot holes in the floor. But that's none the worst of being here, discomforts I can throw. For it's lonely at night in the bothy. There we are.
Very nice, Scott.
Well done, Scott. Excellent.
Lovely
Good
stuff.
stuff.
Thank you very much.
Can
Yeah,
Scott not reveal himself now?
No. The
Don't
thing
ask him to do that, Morag.
the thing keeps crashing if there's video. So it's easier just with
Actually,
the
the sound comes through a lot better that time, Scott.
Did it?
Aye, the
It's
sounds much
just that
better.
you're in your jammies and your bathies now.
That's it. Yeah.
Wishful thinking, Morag.
Picture it if you as well.
You think he's got on his night hat?
I'm not going there. I'm not
As long
going
as the
there.
boots aren't on.
Oh, the boots never come off, Iona.
Maybe he's
It's
only
not
just
this
in his
sort of
boots.
program.
Maybe,
Right,
maybe he
are we
doesn't
going to
have
have another
jammies.
song then?
A few comments. Sheila Mackay, thank you, love this song. Kenny McDonald, love Iona's version of When She Does, of When the Shoes Were New by Michael Mara. Supported it at Garmouth Folk Club, and she did it before I went on, so had to change my set. Aye, lots of good comments. Alec Grant, could somebody sing the Bonnie Lass of Fyfe? Had a yarn. I came that song will be in one of the concert performances the morning's night.
Okay.
But if anybody wants to sing it tonight, they're more than
I mean
welcome.
the new version. Well, I can give you the new version, but I can the old version.
There's a new version.
There's a new version.
Right.
I'll wait for time, don't worry.
I used to know a version about Dr. Beeching closing the railways to the same tune.
That couldn't
Very new, Morag. That was about 50 years ago.
Just a youngster.
The man had great foresight. Not.
Right.
Okay, John Dickson.
Hey.
Right, aye, okay, I've got a song. It's a finishing song for me, maybe. Aye, well, I'm usually finished, but it's got a chorus. Chorus goes, bound to go, so come all good people, we're all bound to go. Oh, we are some lone travellers, and now we must away. It's a low and goodbye are the words that we might say. We might see you in the springtime when the streams do melt and flow. So come all good people, we're all bound to go. Bound to go, bound to go. So come all good people, we're all bound to go. Oh, the road we come was hard and long, from coast to foreign coast. It's a low and goodbye are the words we'll use the most. We might see you in the autumn when the leaves are falling low. So come all good people, we're all bound to go. Bound to go, bound to go. So come all good people, we're all bound to go. We have laughed and danced and sang a bit, our loves have come and gone. It's a low and goodbye are the words that linger on. We might see you in the winter, driving through the sleet and snow. So come all good people, we're all bound to go. Bound to go, bound to go. So come all good people, we're all bound to go. And when journeying days are over and soft eyes on us fall, it's a low and goodbye are the words that we'll recall. And we'll give a thought to 1,000 friends, all those we've come to know. So come all good people, we're all bound to go. Bound to go, bound to go. So come all good people, we're all bound to go. Bound to go, bound to go. So come all good people, we're all bound to go. Hey, thank you.
Hey.
That's me knackered.
Oh, thank you, John. That was fantastic. Thank you very much. Morag.
Oh.
Over to you, if that's all right.
Well, I'm going to do a sort of parting song as well. This is one, well, I think it reflects the thing about folk festivals. You meet all these brilliant friends and you keep them for life. And this is a song by Alan Bell. So here's to us and our time together. When first we met, complete total strangers, I never knew that we would be friends. How soon we've come to know each other. So now I know we will meet again. So here's to you and our time together. I'll share with you the parting glass and bid adieu with a smile and laughter. Our time apart will be short and past. We've talked of dreams and the good tomorrows, of yesterdays and their dark despair. We've had our share of love and sorrow, but now we part as friends who care. So here's to you and our time together. I'll share with you the parting glass and bid adieu with a smile and laughter. Our time apart will be short and pass. A long, long road now lies before me, and fate will lead me where it will, all through the valleys and over mountains. I'll not forget and remember you still. So here's to you and our time together. I'll share with you the parting glass and bid adieu with a smile and laughter. Our time apart will be short and pass.
Yay.
Well done, Morag.
Very nice, Morag.
But it's not appropriate because that's how I met all you guys at folk festivals.
That's very true. That's very true.
Was that your ruin?
No.
Was that your ruin, Morag?
What's that, Joyce?
Was that your ruin?
Ruin.
That was your ruin.
Mr. McEwen, you'll be my ruin.
Oh, this is not McEwen's. It's a superiori Barbara Dasty.
Oh.
We'll believe you. There's many different roads to ruin, Joyce. Many different roads to ruin.
I know.
And the all lead to Keith.
Mine's a Smirnoff.
We've probably all walked down a few of them.
I think we probably collectively have, yes.
Well,
Normally on a Monday,
keep
Keith,
right
you
on
feel
to
like
the end of the road.
That's a way right down to the end.
Lots of great comments coming in for you there, Morag.
Oh, good.
And I'm not sure if she's still with us. I'm not sure if she's still with us, but Linda Fabiani had joined us earlier on.
Oh, did she? Oh,
So
great.
sure
Wow.
Hi,
Linda. Linda, if you're still watching. Geordie. And Joyce can join in with you.
Am I on? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Aye,
you can
you're
hear you.
on.
Loud and clear.
Well, this isn't a part and song, but I think we should do, well, Ian Middleton was a great part of the Keith Festival.
Yeah.
And I think he just had a rare way we were dialect and his poems, songs, etc. And for my old man coming for the begin, I'm kind of passionate about the Doric, so I'm getting Ian's ears. And I was actually, thanks to Carole Pryor, it pointed me in the direction of this song. It's called, what's it called now? A Lifetime on the Lawn. And it's kind of about the mechanisation and folk being on it, just a kind of theme, but it applies to the fairmen. And of course, I was kind of aware of the change for the horse, the tractor anyway, but that's nothing to do with. They'll give a wee four liner.
Geordie actually worked the horse. I think he sold that in details, man.
Oh, well. We're not getting into that. But my middle-aged neighbour get in for a checkup. He was told he was just in the pink. What's maybe, says he, for I've never had sex or smoked or ever touched drink. Ever few year left, he speared. Fit, said the doctor, he could live another 2 score, but as a teetotal non-smoker has never had sex, couldn't think what the hell for. Well, anyway, that's a wee four liner, but I'll do the Lifetime on the Lawn. A feet the men's done by steam high. I've a Gardiner 40 years, and I've watched the face of fairmen change. We'll labour 7 years, but progress has a price tag. For us 5 of us knew the place got us sair mechanised. They're just was work for twa. Now I feed the menses or a loon. I that day I left the squeal, and o'er the years I learned to blue, a bigger rock and reel. But the implements that we used then for working with the crop, they lie roosting in the corn here, around the bean for scrap. For the tractor brought a major change in farms through the land, and the Clydesdale had nae forgot there in agriculture's plan. But the advent of the combine, it brought the biggest change for the binder and the travelling mull. They both get to the wall. Now the stable and the kirkshed's team, mave na pair o' rhymes, and nowadays the charmers east for stowing odds and ends. But there's nae need for a catchy deem, new modern wise prevail, for only job art's need and deem, the good wife deserves sail. But I've been idle now for 18 months, adjusting till 'tis hard, for time hangs heavy on my hands, just scuttling in the yard. For I thought my job would be secure, or as near as I'd ever get. But little did I realise that this would be my fate. Now there's folk yet young to foreign parts, for fortune and for fame, and now and on I curse the day I chose to bide at home. For fin I think man that might have been, gin I'd ta'en the chances young, I dinna hae a lot to show for a lifetime on the land. But gin I'd ta'en some other road, for by the e'en I did, would I been on a mair content. I winna gin I would, for nae matter fu we speculate, we backward casting ye, the mebbies and the macht-have-beens were never meant to be. Now the mebbies and the macht-have-beens, they were never meant to be. Lifetime on the Lawn by Ian Middleton.
Well done, Johnny.
Well done, Geordie.
Thank you, Carole. That was Carole.
Yeah, it's a grand song, Geordie. Well sung.
Thank you.
It's a good song. I enjoyed that.
Great stuff, Geordie. Thank you very much. Still, again, loads of comments coming in, thanking you for a great choice of song. And Craig Cameron says, great song, Geordie. Love Ian's poems and songs.
Brilliant.
I often, if I'm speaking at a burn supper, I speak about how he's your burns. I think.
Yeah.
I have to get out with my four-liners before Gary, because Gary steals all my four-liners. Yeah.
We
had him at Cookney, and he spoiled my hill next at Cookney.
we think here, Gary came to the Cookney burn supper, and they're still speaking about him.
When I say they're speaking about, but they're still speaking about him.
I was that bad. They're still speaking.
I was going to say you must have been brilliant, Gary.
I was that bad.
He was, Morag. He spoiled everybody else's bloody speeches.
Sorry for swearing.
Well, we're going to want to, so we'll say good night to you, good folks.
Oh,
So,
bye, George.
Good night.
Thanks, Geordie and
Thank
Joyce.
you,
Good night, Joy.
We'll maybe see you tomorrow night.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
You can
Hey,
catch
Geordie.
Geordie tomorrow's night. Geordie's one of the, would have been one of our guests this year at the festival, and he's kindly done a performance for us tomorrow's night. So you'll see more of Geordie tomorrow's night, and it's a great performance, I can tell you that.
Good stuff.
Right, a few folk have been asking for a song called Sweet Violets.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Joe did a good version of that one.
Mainly Gary Stewart, he keeps pestering me, and he's pestering Iona as well. So we'll give you Sweet Violets. And in fact, Ian Thompson, Annie Thompson was asking if I was singing, probably thinking I wouldn't it. So I'm going to.
Hey!
So here we go. Hopefully I'll mind the words. I've seen it for long enough. But here we go. Sweet violets, sweeter than the roses, covered all over from head to toe, covered all over with sweet violets. There once was a lassie who lived in Lochgelly, and everyone knew that she had a big garden where flowers and weeds grew unbidden. In fact, it was often described as a haven for rabbits, the birds and the bees, and tramps would come in who were covered with whiskers and brought with them all sorts of junk. The smell that come off them was worse than a sweet violet, sweeter than the roses, covered all over from head to toe, covered all over with sweet violets. Now in the next town lived a farmer named Sam. His farm and his farmhouse were not worth the keeping, except for a pretty young miss who worked as a milkmaid, and he liked to talk to and tell her why he felt a fool when he found that she had been milking the profit and meant that she'd made herself rich. He called her a strumpet, he called her a sweet violet, sweeter than the roses, covered all over from head to toe, covered all over with sweet violets. Then Sam, he remembered the lass in Lochgelly. He thought of her lips and he thought of her parlour, where one day he knelt to propose. He said he would give her a ring for her finger, and as a gift he offered his heart. She got so excited she let off a firework to celebrate their wedding day. But later she found out that he was sweet violet, sweeter than the roses, covered all over from head to toe, covered all over with sweet violets.
Beautiful.
That was a charming song about beautiful flowers.
It's been a long time coming, Gary.
I think Keith Festival should book this guy, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure they should, Alan.
I definitely should.
Because you get 20 minutes of that song. That's how you get.
Maybe you write some new verses for you, Gary.
Well, we could make up. There is other versions that I'm not going to do on a live show.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Anyway, back to the professionals. Carole Pryor. and then we'll finish off with Joe.
Yay!
Okay, well, this is a wee short end of the night song from Ian Sinclair of Mark. Great for joining in, called Tachydram, Before You Go.
Yes.
For the time is passing quickly, and the music's been just fine. Heard the fiddler and the piper, the singer and the song. So we must bid farewell and leave you, travel through the ice and snow. Stay button up and I be cheery, and Tachydram before you go. Stay button up and I be cheery, and Tachydram afore you go. For this night we will remember, for the music's been just fine. But the cold grey land of Caithness can seem cruel and unkind. So we must bid farewell and leave you, travel through the ice and snow. Say button up and I be cheery, and Tachydram afore you go. Say button up and I be cheery, and Tachydram afore you go. So good night and God go with you, and watch over you until we can all meet here together, and our glasses we will fill. We'll drink a toast to absent friends, and let the beer and whiskey flow. Say button up and I be cheery, and Tachydram afore you go. Say button up and I be cheery, and Tachydram afore you go.
Yay!
Wonderful.
Great, Carole.
Well done, Carole. I think we should just finish with that.
No,
No,
we want you. to
you're
sing
not getting
Let
off
It
the
Go.
hook.
I didn't
You're not getting
hear
out
part
that
of the
easy.
song.
Well,
You
just
better
before
do
you
Annie
do,
McKelvey then. Your last request.
Seeing as how I'm usually last to leave, I don't need a part in song.
well, just before you do, Joe, just a big thanks to everybody that's been watching us tonight. We've had anything between 100 folk and 170, I think maybe was the highest number we had at one point. But it's been a super night. And
what's it doing to now, Gary?
We're at 100. We're still at 100, so we're in a bit too many folk off, obviously.
There's 100 folk out there watching this.
Maybe.
It's amazing.
Have they not got beds to go to?
So it's been absolutely brilliant, and thanks very much to everybody that's been part of the sing around.
A big thanks to yourself as well, Gary.
Oh no!
Yeah, I think we should have a round of applause for
you
Gary.
kept us all right.
For all
Yeah, well done, Gary.
It's amazing. Thank you so much for putting Keith TMSA Festival online this year. I've been told to say this, but it's great that a TMSA Festival is going on this year because it's the only one that's done something. So from the National Office, thank you very much. Cheers. One more time. See it.
And it was especially lovely to have Gary share his singing qualities with us.
And they said it was lovely, Morag.
I'd like to see the rock version. I'd like
Yeah.
We'll do that once we finish the live stream.
Okay.
Thanks.
Next year, the 11th to the 13th of June, 2021. Hopefully see you in person. If you've never been to Keith Festival, this is the kind of thing that you get to see the whole weekend. So please do come along.
But don't let that put you off.
And I've put the link up on again for the GoFundMe page. So if you do fancy just putting up a wee donation, that would be absolutely brilliant. Thanks again, folks. There's heaps on still the rest of the weekend. As I say, there's live takeovers tomorrow and Sunday. There's a full-blown concert. It's probably going to go for it's at different performances rather than one long concert, but they'll go kind of one after the other, and it'll start at 7 o'clock, and when I finish, it'll be 11:15. So your whole evening is going to be with quality music and song over the rest tomorrow night.
It could be one dodgy, but
well, that's not a nice thing to say about Geordie when he's not here, Joe.
Don't tell him.
Gary, could I ask you, is the festival song at the end, is it?
So yes, good point, Morag. We've got a special rendition of the Festival of Keith, which is normally sung at the end of the farewell concert on the Sunday. And we've got a special version of it, and it's going out at 8 o'clock on Sunday night.
Okay.
So
We'll
that'll
be tuning in.
finish off our virtual festival 8 o'clock on Sunday night. Yes, it's great. It is. It's brilliant. So look forward to seeing that. Even Scott Gardiner managed to join in with that. He managed to pick up
Oh my
technology.
God.
It's
I
amazing.
had to go to someone else's house though.
Did he manage to do it with a video on?
Funny body that was singing.
I think
It's just
doesn't want
a
to
heat in the body here.
So to finish off our sing around the night, we can pretend we're in the blue, and we'll hand over to Joe Aitken.
Hey! Well, I don't again. You know what to sing.
tumbleweeds blowing.
Hmm?
Tumbleweeds blowing. Come on.
While you're here, I think, Joe, that Leslie Innes has said, thanks Dardy for entertainment. The queue for drink was nil. Hopefully back to normal next year. You lot are nuts. Just great. And that's coming to Leslie Innes.
No, sing Plug Gadgets.
Yeah.
Thank you, John. Thank you.
No problem. So, you know,
That's well, and thanks for asking me to talk part in this tonight, Gary. And it's been a pleasure. I'll maybe go and join in the show and lads after. But there you go. The last night I left at 2:30 and they were still going, so I could easily catch them yet. Oh, that was a false start. Well, I met Wagages down the road, quarreling like to kill. Gin it was 6 or 7 mile to Yontown, New Tower the Hill. Well, I had my supper and my poke, and all my time is free. And be it 6 or 7 miles to some town, well, what's the odds to me? Now it tramps the country up and down, at money's an o'er a job I'm hired. But I see no sense in waxing myself, now nae work when I'm tired. For I just need a youth to keep myself, and my dose cost me nae fee. and be it 6 or 7 miles to some town, well, what's the odds to me? No, I've never been to the women folk, nae doubt they've never been to me. So the road I'm on tak is a lonely road, we for was no I couldn't fatty. And the bed I'm on mak is a lonely bed, and some daker below some tree. And be it 6 or 7 miles to some town, well, what's the odds to me? Oh, I pity folk, oh, gentle birth, tied up with parasols and pedigrees. Gin they could throw their shackles off, then like me they'd be truly free. For I was born in a Droyston dyke, in a Droyston dyke I'll be. And be it 6 or 7 miles to some town, well, what's the odds to me?
Hey, cheers, Joe.
Cheers.
Great
Cheers,
job.
Andy. Great to see you. Iona.
You too. Have a
Thanks,
good
Gary.
finish.
Yeah, thanks, Gary.
Thanks to
Cheers,
everybody.
everyone.
It's been
And
great
good
hearing
night,
you all singing.
Gary. Thank you so much.
Oh, not at all. Thank you for joining.